Hi there, I think we're live.
Hi there, I think we're live. I have opened her up. This is my first time doing this. I was having fun earlier. So I have a recording of the first half of this that I suppose that I should take the time to look up when I can. Upload there. Do we got any watchers? And I'm going to confirm that I'm presently live. I don't know if we're live. Yes, we're live, connected to OBS Studios. Not, my friends. Let's get some of this stuff going because I did want to review these things that I was talking about before I went live and was recording.
Here we are, Global Consciousness Project, live in real time, my friends. In real time, look at that ruby red dot. I explained this in my introductory video. This ruby red dot is a sign that a generative computer network with 10 minutes delay, as it says right there, has detected around the Earth that the level of entropy, which is measured by different sets of random numbers compared to each other with 10 minutes delay, is 5% or less, based on all of the eggs, which is what they call their computer nodes. This keeps happening all throughout the day. Though the day started, and this was shortly after I managed to upload my video last night, with 95% difference. 95% similarity. So here we are. We're at the opposite end. Presently measuring 0.7, 0.64. It's up there. It's up there. We're at decimal points. And here, of course, is the most recent read of the Russian Space Observatory System, taking an analysis of the Schumann resonance. Taking an analysis of the Schumann resonance, ladies and gentlemen. Earth's magnetic field, creating a radio spectrogram of that. It's not hard to do. To create radio spectrograms, I could do this myself if I had a yard and a large antenna of specific design made to detect Earth's magnetic field at 7.83 hertz. If you have such a thing and you walk towards it, it causes interference. But look at this. This is regular. This is a Russian space observatory. Do you think this is ground interference? No. Look at that big spike early in the morning. And now here we are now. Each one of these things is spikes and it changes. Doesn't that look a little bit like Hebrew? Isn't that funny? But the fact of the matter is, don't get me wrong here. I'm not looking at these colors in this radio spectrogram like some kind of nut and saying that this is some kind of code or anything. I'm familiar with radio spectrograms. I know how this stuff works. All right. This is noise and transmission, TX, on that particular frequency that they're monitoring. This blue is the staleness. So what is this TX on Earth's magnetic field? Do you understand? It's a fluctuation. And what is this fluctuation? Well, the psychics, including myself, seem to be in agreement that it's a download. It is a broadcast to those in the various network. 7.83 hertz. Earth's heartbeat. Look at that. And it's UTC plus 7, so it's a different time. Now, I want to remind people and just explain some of this here. Now, we are in a simulation. This is what I believe, this is what I hold, and this is the message that I'm giving to people. Terms include the Matrix, the Maya. Gnosticism knew this for a long time, and I'm not entirely Gnostic. Consider myself a Hermeticist. Right? So, being a Hermeticist, we have
That those particular understandings too. But 7.83 hertz. We get this stuff We live inside of a simulation. The same is true for astrology. The same is true for this global consciousness dot. The same is true for these other fringe metrics of telling what reality is. You're inside reality. You're not looked enough into them. Now that I understand that significance, and have also activated the fact of frequencies, the fact of fields, I can say that I have lots of missing pieces put together in the puzzle towards understanding what reality is, towards understanding how to transcend and get back to the Godhead, that wonderful bliss state of universal consciousness, for we are an emanation of Source. We are an emanation of understanding. We are the universe experiencing itself. You are not even your personality. Alright, plural people? You're not even your personality. You are awareness and willpower as a single entity. An energy force perceiving itself around you. Alright, this is one of the most basic first lessons. Once you realize that you're nothing more than awareness and will, that is, to use the word properly, will, you realize also, and psychology even goes out and says this, you're not your emotions. You're the perceiver of your emotions. There you go. Author God, you have a royal decree as a son of Adam, as a human being. You man, dignity and respect, but you gotta wise up and you gotta learn how to behave. Behave. That has such connotations now. You gotta learn how to act in order to better yourself, in order to get to where you need to go. I'm sorry if all of my words are a little bit outdated, but I've been reading large amounts of old works when English didn't necessarily devolve itself into a pidgin and adapt itself to where it is right now. I don't know a lot of slang. I'm sorry about my isolations. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is the Scorpio full moon. Tuesday, April 23rd, 2024. Is this real, chat? That great orb in the sky has become full. That is one of the most beautiful things. What are you doing this full moon night? Let's do another tarot reading. To whoever might come. If you build it, they will come. Alright. I did one earlier on the recording that was very personal. I'm going to make sure to take a deep breath and understand and do it serious. I do 3 card drawings right now. This is the same card as earlier. Good prosperity. And the Empress. And I was so happy this came out in the recording. In the end of my 3 card. This was my 3 card. Didn't shuffle. This is very prosperous. It makes me happy. Look at that. I'm about to be starting my journey. I'm about to be starting my move. Wonderful. Wonderful wealth and abundance that allows me to start my move. I have the Empress energy. Good tiding. Good wellness. It's wonderful. Look at the beauty of that card. The return of the High Priestess energy between the 2 pillars, understanding and elevating in the particular part of reality. This was the reading that I did before. And I guess it's your reading too. Or general energy reading. Not sure, but that's what I've been doing right now. Let's see what we can do. Going on here. Going on here. Well, can't find too much right now. Let's go into the Discord server. If you don't know, I have a Discord server. It's linked on the main page of YouTube, I guess. Finally on here. Ain't been on here since 2014 and didn't record any videos either. So let's go to divination. And I'll switch this out here. I don't want this to be... I want to change... Ah, there it is. Alright, I changed this to Discord.
It didn't change to Discord.
Fix that. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. I am sorry, we have gotten a fault which has facilitated a delay.
No. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and, since I can't seem to do it, just going to go ahead and run it. Maybe you can see it. I'm going to go tarot card, pull, random deck, real divination, huh? Here we go. Upright. We're going to do upright. And we're going to go boom. Here we go. The Page of Cups from the Elf of Heaven deck signifies a beginning of creative project venture, an indication of creative energy trying to burst forth. Your unconscious mind's trying to speak to you, possibly through your dreams or through synchronistic encounters with significant people. The message to be taken is that you must be open to the unexpected, occasionally bizarre impulses of the creative spirit and not shut out inspiration simply because it doesn't fit in with the rational point of view. It may also be an indication that your intuition is very sharp and that you may receive messages from your unconscious mind. You may be more inclined to act on a hunch or have a psychic experience. This is a good time to trust your intuition and your gut feeling. Often, the Page of Cups heralds a positive message or news from loved ones. This positive message is unexpected but welcomed, and you are likely to respond to the news or message in an emotional manner. Page of Cups. Page of Cups suggests that you are more likely to show or express your emotions now. Boom! You may be more emotional or moved by simple things. Do not be afraid to let your feelings show. The page is like your inner child, youthful, free, creative, intuitive, and inspired. This page has never been taught to suppress his innate emotional and intuitive power, and therefore he is a kindred spirit whose imagination is totally free, free to dream wonderful dreams and to create his life exactly as he chooses. Page represents renewal of your emotional and creative self to allow that sense of freedom to reappear in your life. Take fresh perspective on a difficult issue and approach that situation with benefit of the doubt, love, and compassion. Page tells you to never stop listening to your intuition and believing in your dreams. If you cease to dream, then your dreams shall never come true. In your darkest moments, dreams can often provide a ray of hope through which the Page of Cups can manifest. Dare to dream, and all things become possible. Keywords for the upright position. Fair young man, one impelled to render service, and with whom the querent will be connected. A studious youth, news, message, application, reflection, meditation. Also, these things directed to business. And there she is. There's Paige.
to hear, with some kind of interview about fish behind me. It's wonderful to be here. It's certainly a thrill. You're such a lovely audience. We'd like to take you home. Oh, yes. We'd love to take you home. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful? Scorpio season. The last Scorpio season of the moon. We had solar Scorpio season earlier this year. It's already the 4th month of the year. Scorpio season of the moon is a time for that to come out and be purged. Time for your negativity to be shown and for you to course correct. What am I doing? Well, I'm getting my mind back in order, doing my medicine, which is reactivating me, putting me into the right state of mind, especially for this full moon. Tiredness is past, understanding is brought back into right order with this full moon portal. I was going to take this full moon portal to move, but I decided on another month, I suppose, if I want to take that responsibility with the manifesting law of attraction will into existence. I didn't make enough money because I took a month to be lazy. I admit it to myself. I admit it to the universe. I'm not going to lie. And that's how I get into the right direction of understanding and charisma and wisdom. See how easy that is to do shadow work in that funny, funny way? Welcome to 2024. 2016 was 8 years ago. That feels different when you're on it, because if you're some non-stoner who's just passing by here, it feels different than you're on it because your sense of time has changed. Now, when you're a witch like me, you can change time willingly, accelerate it and slow it down through the power of hypnosis and suggestion, and get more done in a shorter amount of time. And that's not like taking a bunch of amphetamine or something and then thinking that you've written the best opera or play or some weird shit ever. No. It's literally speeding up and slowing down your perception of doing things. Speed learning. One-touch learning, all of the other things. You end up reactivating it and getting forward and straight. You actually produce quality. You hypno-learn. You speed up and slow down. I've lived for a decade. Can you believe this with my witchy powers and my spells that I've put on myself? 3 months, a decade, maybe 15 years. In 3-6 months time. Biologically, I'm 26 years old. I find it hard to believe myself. For a time, I used to like the older things. That was just an eccentricity, but I'm speaking in truth now, and I'm sorry if I keep going reflective at certain points. I'm trying to keep it out of the head because I'm communicating with someone in the future. You're able to accelerate time because time is an illusion. Time is a part of the fourth dimension illusion. This is three-dimensional, but fourth dimension is the starting point of the illusion. Time is an illusion because it's relative. The measurement of time, the smallest measurement of time we have, is an atomic standard. It's called the attosecond. How long does it take for this atom to reflect off of this particular element? It's a measurement of an element, a little electron. That's an attosecond. It was a new unit of time recently created. They also have Planck time. That's the quantum mechanics, well, that's the physicist's definition of time. How time passes. There's all these different interpretations of time. The moon is one of the most classics. It's a full moon. Start planning. A lot of these things inside the simulation are to your benefit. It's just a fallen world. It's all a video game. See how I brought it back? I am sane. You're watching Zip's Hypno Corner. Full moon live stream. Hello. Man in his underwear. No, this is the internet. Hello. Creepy Korean. Korean boy. How are you? I love you. I love you, creepy Korean boy. Hypnosis is a tool, man. Robert Monroe Institute, all of that other stuff. Getting back into it after blocking it out for some unknown reason. The reason's known. It's just unknown to you. I'm not going to share it. And being a plural entity, having certain amnesia walls develop between the personalities, the alter states, the system fronts, bringing it all together. Sometimes we would talk to ourselves in that way without conscious realization. And of course, when you talk to yourself in that way, some people think you're a nut, but look at where we're living now. Look at where we are living now. It don't come up on the screen. Ashed my cherry. Finish her off. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Let the sun shine in. Do you get those references? There was a time when it made me sound 100, but they ain't. Old soul, I like the old things. But it's not a fetish obsession no more. Liking the old things. Like it was. This is part of the vlog, personal healing. Let's see if I can't get something else to do on this live stream as I wait for strangers, should there ever be one. Live chat, live chat. If you build it, they will come. Alright, so critical thinking cards. I bought this. It was in kind of a Lisa Simpson phase. Invoking the archetype of Lisa Simpson. For some reason. Critical thinking cards. Yay! Let's bring them on to a stream like this. By the School of Thought, some WEF institution. Alright. Apparently, there's 4. This is a game. All right. We got these ones. We got these ones. Let's pick one. I'm not going to shuffle it. Let's say where we go. Spotlight effect. Kind of cool. You overestimate how much people notice how you look and act. Well, thank you for letting me know that. Draw the next card out of the blue ones. Logical fallacies. Debate club. Middle ground. Saying that a compromise or middle point between two extremes is the truth. Yeah, I'm guilty of that all the fucking time. Excuse me. So let's overcome that. This is really telling me things about myself. This is good therapy, self-imposed by the spirit world. This is the top one. That's call out card. Your thinking is bad, and you should feel bad. If you've been given this card, it's because the things you said were so full of fallacies and dodgy logic that it would take too long to identify all of them. Oh, it's joke card. See, that's the WEF part. They want you to give this out like it's some kind of a cult. Alright. Putting them away by School of Thought. Isn't that... Those are some fun cartomancy right there. Shout out to my boy Billy Brujo. Look up his show. He came back. YouTube, Billy Brujo. Bewitch. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Got some BBS up and running. Isn't that fun? All this back in the day. How am I 26 and I know this? Isn't that fun? Alright, let's go. Let's find something cool to read in a hypnotic cadence. Teach us something. Teach us something at random. The crystal table of Set is the volume given to all first-degree Setians upon their admittance to the Temple of Set. I say no. That Temple of Set is you do you, man. You go over there. Alright? I get it. I don't know all about the Temple of Set. No, Church of Satan is a joke. Don't let them fool you. Their book costs $1. Oh. It's a book for magic and theory and practice. I want something fun. It's an OTO. What do we want, chat? What do we want? And when do we want it? We got chat going, chat going, chat going. Nope. Alright. Let's be more fun when we get chat going. Freemasonry. Well, let's find out what Bob has to say, cause you know, Bob is some fun stuff, and it's the full moon. We can have some fun. So, Valerian the Antichrist.
Demonic hell-spawned rival cults department. This particular one wasn't emailed. It's a leftover from an old fist, a piece that never got printed. Did it? This rather disturbing document was sent to the Subgenius Foundation anonymously. That is, the folks at Conspiracies Unlimited mailed us a photocopy of a much larger pamphlet, of which this is only a short excerpt. But they themselves have no idea who actually wrote it, nor from whence it originates geographically. It does bear a striking stylistic similarity to hate literature from the World Power Foundation, one of the most ruthless secret societies in existence. All the more frightening because no one seems to be able to locate their headquarters, nor even any admitted members. This is not, I repeat, not written by any known associates of the Subgenius Church. While Belarian, whether a real individual or as personally tempted to say that this just goes a wee bit too far. For one thing, there is no mention of Bob Dobbs whatsoever. That's probably the worst aspect. The less objectionable element is the glorification of war and brutality over slack. Otherwise, aside from those two objections, they seem pretty cool. I mean, at least they aren't racist or anything. They just hate humans. Nothing wrong with that, but Antichrist? That's rather an ambitious claim. Technically, that makes Dobbs the anti-Belarian, which doesn't really make sense. Dobbs never said he was one of the Jesse, but he has repeatedly proclaimed himself to be the anti-Antichrist. Furthermore, one gets the distinct impression that, if there were ever to be an intercult war between Belarianites and subgeniuses, the Belarianites would probably beat the living shit out of us. No doubt they, like the Hare Krishnas, already have many caches of arms and ammo, whereas those few of us who even own guns probably used up our last purchase of bullets shooting at beer cans. They could easily ambush us all as we drive to gun shops trying to restock. Belarian the Antichrist, Part 1. I am here. Hail, my birth. Welcome, my presence. Praise my evil power. I am here. Join my wavelength. Spread my writing. Listen for my call. I am here to crush Christianity, to eradicate human whole. I am here to drive out utopias, to cancel all reform. I am here to bring bad news for man, to kill the Prince of Peace, to start the era of pure power. Part 2. Who is Belarian? I am the enemy of good. I am the foe of forgiveness. I am the prince of darkness. I am the father of black oaths. I am God for all wolves. I am scourge for all shepherds. I feed on desperation. I smile at human injury. My venom is death. I eat bodies and souls. I am Saint Peter for the strong. I welcome villains beyond the grave. I punish them for slavery and aggression. I punish them for sentimental kindness. I heal nothing. I want breakdowns. I rid the world of mediocrities. I am too strong for atheism and too violent for magic. To worship me is to worship fire. I never forgive. I rarely forget. My message is simple. This is what I am. This is what I can do for you. I, Belarian, am here to save the world, but from saviors. I, Belarian, am here to dwell ever the world, but from deliverance. I am proud to be wicked. I am proud to be fierce. I am proud to be cruel. I am the fire of Satan, the majesty of Wotan, and the ruthless ambition of Genghis Khan. I am the hidden god of Aleister Crowley, Do what you will is the whole of the law. As it is, I do what I will, others are done to. I enjoy truth as it endureth. The heaven is their hell, my delights are their fears. They are my meat, I am their poison. Is Belarian God? No, nor can I be. I am only one aspect of God. I am the eternal warring impulse in many. I am a specialist. I want killing. I am known for spiritual savagery. Is Belarian fair? Never in a million years. I do not debate with other religions. It would be like a tiger debating with his prey. Instead, I wait to profit from their inevitable sacrifice. I despise the worship of Christ. His light is a pallid darkness. His morality is a jail. His virtues are spineless and reek of a slave morality. Against them I put pride, lust, greed, and revenge. Is this stark? It is life, and is only horrible if you lose. I didn't quite like that one. It didn't seem comedic. It seemed satanic. And I guess that's kind of the residual energies right now in this particular room for a number of reasons. But it's all right. Let's get some stuff going on for myself to cleanse. As I'm just riffing here right now, let's reprogram that to have output capture. We wanted, I think, that one, do we not? And I'm going to see then if it has desktop audio. Yep. I am on desktop audio. I'm on a desktop audio. Yeah. They change from time to time. I'm on a desktop audio. Yeah. Let's get that going in the stream. We want to turn that down so it's That's probably more tolerant on the ears. Sorry if that was a big boom. There we go. We want audio output capture on this one too, so I can change the feed. We want to
Cut. And we still have audio. Oh, turn that down. There we go. That's much nicer, isn't it? Speaking in that low volume and that low tone. We want to know exactly what we came here to be, which is spiritual. I liked that dramatic reading, but it's not what I'm about. We want positive energies. We want positive vibrations in order to bring ourselves closer to the Godhead. The Archians may be out. I'm on the Mexican radio. I'm on Mexican radio. I'm on the Mexican radio. I'm on Mexican radio. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thou is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory of the world forever. We're resting and we're going live. I can see that there is a significant delay just by looking at the screen here. But we want to have fun. We want to have fun. There's one person watching. Is it me? It's someone. Chat goes live. I guess I can't see. And of course, only one person. Chat goes live. A sleepy breeze in hush by my mountain. We are at peace on this evening, grounding and understanding. We don't want to troll. We don't want to disturb with dramatic readings of satanic garbage. What we would rather do is understand and relax and hold this as sacred and true, that the full moon has happened and we observe this on this day at this time, having fun and understanding, as we are plural and we are addressing ourselves with the royal we. Does it help you if I say myself? I don't wish to at this time. Full moon stream. Is it not wonderful with the background sounds? We want to see pretty things. We want to see happy things. That's lovely, is it not? Every time I've switched this scene, perhaps it's been muting me. So you've missed a lot. But we have the Pleiades here. A little wink and a nod to certain groups. To certain groups. Let's see what else we can do while I'm presenting and bringing us all into our understanding. this is one of my files, my go-tos back in the day. I haven't had that in a while. But it was refreshing, like a nice vitamin water. But don't drink vitamin water because it's not really vitamin water. And don't go. Yeah, there we go. What do we want to chase this with? Welcome to my world, by the way. This go control, trust the process. That's probably the one I want to listen to right now. So we'll listen to it together. We will stack files. And perhaps this is a good one to chase it with. That's why I like these ones, because there's not a lot of noise. But we can have some fun soon. We can stream other YouTubers. You hear that? This one has music. We'll do that one. And we'll put it on loop. How do I loop this? See what it's doing? Understand? How do you looping these things? That's very nice. And it just says something around the hypnotic state. It's playing through. Now, understand that what I have just done in this live stream is brought about a certain frequency as an underlying force to allow you to bring yourself deeper into a psychic journey within your mind. And understand that I have overlaid these two subliminal files, which bypass the critical factor because we cannot directly hear them. These subliminal files are affirmation. This is how this works. Wearing headphones assisting this. This that you are seeing on your screen is naturally produced tones, as opposed to artificially produced tones. These are singing bowls. The harmonics are generated from them. So it is an instrument. In the past, I would frequently use artificially generated binaural beats, which too have wonderful uses. But I never really saw it natural. This frequency is a holy frequency. This particular frequency, if you listen intently and with stillness in your mind, can be felt within the physical body. The mind enters a different state. For some groups, it's called trance. And trance is a lovely and wonderful feeling. This particular hypnosis that I am performing is more conventional and designed to bring you into a gradual relaxation. Other states of hypnosis, other methods of hypnosis, other schools of hypnosis exist. This is but one, and it is sacred and spiritual. On this night of the full moon, I want you to take some deep breaths and breathe in to the count of 4. I want you to hold that for 4 breaths, for 4 heartbeats, for 4 seconds. Hold it. And then out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. Out. 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. In. 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3. And just keep going like that. It's perfectly normal. Have some thoughts come into your mind. Acknowledge them. Know that they are there. Do not try to block them. See them. Hold them politely. Feel them wonderful, and have them fade to black and white. Then just roll them up like a canvas and put them to the side. We know that we are here on the night of the Scorpio full moon, a time of jubilation, a time of joy. Feel that wonderful crystalline light of the full moon. as it shines from the starry sky. A wisp of cloud around it. She stands pretty and luminous, like a painting. Oh, great moon. Understand and see that light hit your wonderful skin as you stand in that great green field with green grass. And know that everything is alright. This lunar moon charges you and reminds you that God loves you. Reminds you that the fundamental state of the universe is love. Love in all its forms. The platonic love. The romantic love. The erotic love. Agape. The four loves. Four elements of human emotion. The four elements of the expression of the soul. The four elements that make up the universe. And that fifth, be the perceiver. Be willpower, awareness. She comes full circle since she said hello to the sun 3 weeks ago, the April 8th eclipse. Allow yourself to feel and understand the vibratory forces that make up reality. There is a strong pull with the lunar. There is a strong pull understand the magnetic nature of reality, the radio nature of reality, the illusory nature of reality, and all of that you can create for yourself. That bad day you had, you remember it. It comes up, becomes more pronounced. You're safe. Like a movie, you feel the emotion wash over you. And those are chemicals, that's an automatic response. But you're more than those chemicals. Advanced lessons, you're able to feel them, you can attune to them, We can control them. Amazing, isn't it, hypnosis? I realize I do this to myself. Staying with this channel is going to be very important if you want to learn more, understand more, always, of course. Get over this guilt, shame complex. It's a game of the Matrix. It's a game. It's all just a game. If you live life like it's a video game, you get farther. You level up. You mod it. That's the Hermetic way. You mod it. The Gnostic way is to escape it. Which I'm looking forward to trying again. Do you wish to escape it? If you wish to escape it, text ZIP1 now. If you wish to keep playing, as you wish, text ZIP2 now. Operators are standing by. The power of hypnosis includes the power to train your own psychic senses, which are innate and in tune with everyone. Everyone is psychic because everyone is a soul. Psychicness is just an elevation of that base state frequency of your soul. Spin the macabre, get it going. Might be some holes in the references. Need not matter. Spring has sprung, fall has fell. In winter, it gets colder than usual. Let's talk about that thing real quick. Hell. Why make your life hell if you are God? It's called by some the Lucifer experiment, which is a funny way to say that since Lucifer is source, it's inevitable. But Jews don't believe in hell. Hell appears to have been adopted later on by the church to convert certain peoples and scare others. The dark one does exist, but it's all just negativity, negative emotion. You'll misunderstand the messages. You see the literality, but not the allegory. And the allegory exists simultaneously. I'm a biblical scholar. There is the skull in the Jewish cosmology, not a skull, the skull, which like the Greeks is Hades. It was taken to be Hades, and that was translated to hell. The Germanic tribes. There might be some mistakes in that lineage, but you know. It explains. Who knows the truth? Well, I'm connecting up to heaven. If I keep using the Christian terminology, I wonder who will come. Pagan accepting of Christ as something I've called myself. Fact of the matter is, it's just New Age. I'll be New Age with me. Over by the sea, together we will be for eternity. Don't fear the reaper, baby, take my hand, we'll be able to fly. I want you to understand something as you continue to drop. If you're following along with me, it's an older way of doing that. I'm so modernizing my method. And you're going to be able to understand the state that you're in, which may, by this point, be mid-level hypnosis, if not the somnambulistic state already. I don't know how sensitive you are, but if you continue to go deeper and deeper, it'll be maybe even beyond the somnambulistic state, but it does not matter. You begin to understand and realize that it's talking on a soul and soul level, now besides this fact of bodily healing, which is overcoming you right now, and I'm psychically connecting to you and projecting Reiki symbols onto you as a part of this recording. You understand that you are in a pleasant state of body, high in emotion and understanding and peace, both body, just. And this is also causing euphoric chemicals to run around inside of your mind, and you understand this too. You're in a bliss body state. So as part of this bliss body state, you're able to understand more, but rest and relax. And you go with the voice, my voice, liking that, and understanding that your body is healed through the power of this changing conscious state. And it continues. Understanding that you can move the body into a comfortable and relaxed state by your own doing. You're doing very well that way. You can then focus yourself upon the mind. Such as entering focus 1, focus 2, deeper, focus 3. Your mind is now completely separated from your body. All that is in your conscious awareness is your mind. Focus 4, focus 5, halfway there. Focus 6, you're continuing to elevate. Focus 7, focus 8. Your mind is heavily active now, but your body is sound asleep. Focus 9, focus 10, the 10 state. Your body is sound asleep, but your mind is active. Welcome, my friend, to Robin Monroe's Focus 10. The Gateway Experience will help you understand this one. If you haven't, do the waves. Move 1 through 7. Please better this. As you lie there, with your mind wide awake, but your body asleep, you can understand that you are there inside of your world in your mind. This is your time. You give yourself a permission slip to do this. And you consciously generate with the greatest computer that has ever existed, the human brain, housing the operating system of your mind. You are able to operate that control panel, and you are able to operate and understand that your system is a wired computer that can and will be changed by your conscious action. Imagine that panel there, the great keyboard, and great screens projecting there. It says your mind, and there's large amounts of wires all over the place, and there's computer equipment all over the place, all connecting to each other. But there's this big screen, this big supercomputer is your console, your station. So then who is the operator? Who is the computer operator? Who is the computer operator? It's yourself. See this activate for the first time. Look around your room with conscious intention and see how you can visualize an interface to your mind. Notice the computer. Could it be upgraded? Notice the wires. Are they necessary? Understand the various interfaces. Are they functional? Continue this conscious realization exercise of seeing for the first time a willed daydream, like when you were young, but you had forgotten. I want you to take some time now, and I want you to imagine cleaning this room representing your mind. We're going to sweep it. We're going to put things away that need to be put away. We're going to scrub and scrub. Wipe things down. There's dust over there. Go ahead and take that dust off. Go ahead and make it nice and clean. And so you do so. It smells so clean too. It's the smell of soap and clean. And you're back there at your lovely shiny panel, right there where the big screen is. And you've now been able to create this abstraction. That allows, with eventual training, a method for the conscious, willed change of your human body. And of your perception of mind. You, the operator, did this. The computer operator did this. You. And who is you? Your soul. Your soul created the room and took the avatar of the computer operator to generate this interface of the mind to the body. This is your own Holy Trinity. Working in unison. This first exercise has almost concluded. A lovely energy bound. I'll wake you up soon. As we transition back into a vlog. If you don't wish to stay, you of course can go back to bed. But thank you for staying with me for this particular experiment. So I will, slowly, wake you back up. We'll go from the 10 state, back down to full body awareness. I'll count you backwards. Makes it unique. Makes it me. Makes it others. 10. Out of a 10 state. 9, 8, 7 state. 6, 5 state. You're in the 5 state, halfway between body asleep, full conscious awareness, and the normal operative state. 4th state. 3rd state. 2nd state. 1st state. State 1. The operant state. The normal operant state. Wide awake. And thank you for joining me for that. I'm going to continue to run these in the background. I think it is lovely. and I'm glad that you were able to be with me for this period of time. I think that improvised hypnosis is certainly a very enjoyable occurrence, and I've been able to impart at least some wisdom at this time. What a wonderful random stream on this side of the internet. You should have turned left when you turned right. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it precious? For those just tuning in, I'm Zip, and I'm a plural entity. I have a well-trained mind, but I also have to remember these facts. Now, let's go. We're at yellow right now, 10 minutes behind. We're at yellow. And let's check the most recent thing. Were there some downloads that may have been part of that channel of the message? Some static. I wonder what would happen if I started doing that there. Get some interesting stuff going on. See what I can do, what I can find. I'm going to show you something that involves itself with the Archeons. Or whatever you want to call them. Sensitive stuff with you. Free use is claimed. Free use is claimed. Oh, hold up. Where's the one with Brendan Fraser? See, what I'm going to show you here is something that's really amazed me when I saw this. Oh, did they remove him? No, they've got. Right there, Saturday Night Live. Here too. Well, I should have queued it up anyway. Let's find something else here. Let's go a different pathway. Nope. Is that what I want? No, I want something cool. I don't know. Let's see what is it. If you're just joining us, this is Zip the Hips little fun presentation time. We're very delayed. If I can see that correctly. Find something here. See, I don't know if playing this through live stream is somehow stealing it. Any of these things. But I suppose I'll find out.
Another step back, and
there we go. Boom.
It is theoretical, which is fascinating, and it also has colorful jokes. I use this diagram a lot in my videos because it helps explain some of the wild things that people say and do. It's based on the work of several researchers. I'm trying to make it easier to read for a wider audience. This is my interpretation of a model of consciousness that I studied. It includes quadrants, levels, lines, states, and types. Today I'm talking about levels. I want to make a big, long video explaining each level in detail, but for now I'm just going to do this short version to get it out of the way and get the ball rolling.
I want you to watch these levels video. I don't know if I can. I'm just going to let it play. 26 minutes. Now, I can't just let 26 minutes go by. What a waste of bandwidth. We'll find something else going on. We're live, and we're having fun. You get to see into my room, into my crazy mind. Oops, I wanted. Where's the daily deep thoughts at the top? Here we go.
And now, Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. I can picture in my mind a world without war, a world without hate, and I can picture us attacking that world because they'd never expect it.
A little topical humor there. Archionic. They come up. See, let me ask you. That's funny, right? That is. Because it's sarcastic. Alright? Deep thought time. Big thing. Big brain. That particular deep thought is funny because it's sarcastic. That's the whole shtick of Deep Thoughts with Jack Handy. Been going since the SNL days. Way back in the day. So, you know, when you're sarcastic, you get sarcasm and stuff, but it's a type of humor that kind of manipulates the soul in a certain way. Because consider, you want peace, you want this, you want that, and you're saying this funny thing because it's not the expectation, it's not the result that you would desire. You want to, you think that it would be good to attack a society, a civilization that wants, that has obtained world peace because they wouldn't expect it. Well, one, that's very judgmental of the society, but two, the fact is that this joke is not a very enlightened thing. It almost seems intellectually lowbrow. That's what these things are when you get to a certain level of spiritual enlightenment. You realize, well, consider the old adage, spells, words are spells, sentences are spells. The way you speak is a spell because you're consciously, your soul is working to say these things. Why say something when you have nothing to say? Now, humor is its own thing. Humor is its right. But what kind of humor are you absorbing? Are you looking at this strange thing of a man's head coming out of a toilet? Are you looking at elegant prose and praise? Are you cracking wise? There's all kinds of different types of humor. Elevate yourself. I'm using your left brain right now to understand that. So, getting to that different kinds of humor, what are you doing knowing that you're a manifester? If you are watching, if you are making jokes of this caliber, alright, is this tracking?
And now, Deep Thoughts.
Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy.
I can picture in my mind a world without war, a world without hate, and I can picture us attacking that world because they'd never expect it.
Well, you couldn't see that, but I did hear it. I can picture in my mind a world without war, a world without hate, and I can picture us attacking that world because they'd never expected. Fix that. Right there. Right there. Just think about that. That's funny, but in a dark way. And the severity of the dark way is hardly there. But we passed into the world on this full moon, and that never cut over, did it? Yeah, you didn't even see it. You just saw my face. Didn't even hear it. Well, sorry, it's why I said King Charles. It was a BBC clip. It's gonna improve here, don't you worry. It's gonna improve in its qualities. Now you did hear it because I have that on both scenes. You heard it at the very least. I know what you do. They live. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're gonna watch this. This might help you, my one viewer. I know who's watching right now. This will help you understand.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
But the choice between the blue and the red pill is not really a choice between illusion and reality. Of course, Matrix is a machine for fictions, but these are fictions which already structure our reality. If you take away from our reality the symbolic fictions that regulate it, you lose reality itself.
I want a third pill.
Yeah. I have 2 browser windows up. Yeah, it's all right. We're getting the kinks out. We're getting the kinks out. This chat window doesn't work. That's all right. Do I dare? Nay. Not yet. Liquid luck. I think all I'm doing is copying people over. This is very low for... I don't want to just be playing videos in a live stream on YouTube to show YouTube. That's a silly thing to do. Good thing I caught myself. Wake up the mind a little bit here. I have to go in at 6 in the morning to work. Oh, look at that octopus. A cuttlefish? It's something. I think we're having a good night. I'm still waiting to see if anyone will ever come on. It's 2 o'clock. No, it's not. It's 2 hours mark. 8-hour insomnia stream. Let's go, chat. Let's go. We want to understand things. I have things to share, but not on this computer, which is the shame. Let me think about what it might be that we could share tonight. Something it might be other than just sharing YouTube videos and things of other garbage. I'll show you something cool. I'll show you Zombocom. Let's find something. Because I'm all about